Breaking news. We will show you footage that, yes, American bases are being hit and American equipment is being destroyed.
This thing has escalated out of control. We are literally a pube hair's length away from basically ruining all of the oil and gas infrastructure in the Middle East, which would mean it would be at least a decade to get those things back online. So I'm not kidding when I say we are very close to just like casually ending modern civilization. And because of Trump's idiotic decisions, we may have like a permanent reduction in the availability of fuel, which will spike not only gas prices, but also grocery prices and basically grind the economy to a halt. First, let me show you this. Let's start here. The joy of Bahrainis as Iranian drone strikes U.S. position on their land. So, this is what's been happening. U.S. bases have been getting barbecued for days straight now. Look at this video. Here we go. Shots like that have been hitting U.S. bases time after time for days now. Look at this one. New footage shows 5 direct ballistic missile hits on the U.S. Muwafaq Salti Air Base in Jordan last night. So here's a U.S. air base in Jordan also getting lit up. And what you're also going to see here is an attempt to intercept the ballistic missiles. And I believe some of them work, but some of them fail. And the ballistic missiles get through and they light the base up. Watch this.
In the area of Iran, and the memorandum of understanding is basically over. Iran has struck several ships in the Strait of Hormuz, as you will see. Kyle Kulinski from Secular Talk will explain.
All of these ships that Iran has attacked in the Strait of Hormuz, they got multiple warnings beforehand. And the reason why Iran ended up attacking them is because those ships with U.S. backing are in violation of the Memorandum of Understanding. The Memorandum of Understanding says you have to go through the pre-approved route that Iran shows everybody because the rest of the strait is mined. Okay? And also now Iran and Oman control the strait. And so under the Memorandum of Understanding, the U.S. cannot take these other routes. Well, the U.S. has been flouting the Memorandum of Understanding and taking these other routes, putting everybody at risk too, by the way, I should also point out, because like I said, the rest of the areas are mined. And so they got their forewarning. They didn't listen, probably because the U.S. military said, no, you're going to continue. You're not going to listen to the warning. And then they ended up getting blown up.
Why they were given multiple warnings not to go through the strait, and the military probably forced them to go through anyways. Therefore, they were struck. So we were back at war against Iran, and now southern Lebanon will most likely be hit by Israel, and we're basically falling right into the hands of Israel as we wait for the president to make a speech tonight where he's going to try to say he proved that the election was stolen in 2020. He already lost 60 court cases. He didn't have any evidence for years. And you know what? He has much more important things to worry about, like lowering our gas, hiring the GDP, lowering the unemployment rate, getting back 20 million people's health care, SNAP benefits, which cost the average citizen $13 when we give Elon Musk a lot more to subsidize SpaceX. And we subsidize every pharmaceutical country in the West, but yet we pay the highest prices of any country in the Western Hemisphere for drugs. Almost 17th in literacy. My bad, I meant 36th in literacy. It's actually 17th in quality of life. We are so bad in life expectancy. There is so many other things this president can be doing instead of worrying about his own things that happened in the past because he can't take an L. Let's fix what you have left before the midterms, and then investigations will begin if you lose the House and the Senate. It'll be your fault.